Hello and welcome to Final Whistle Studio. This video is sponsored by Paripesa. Welcome to Champions League match week 7 preview. Mr. Wet, Arsenal will be traveling to Italy to face Inter Milan. With their last meeting, Inter Milan won Arsenal 1-0. How do you see that fixtures?
It's going to be a very good and interesting match to watch. These both teams, they've met last Champions League they played when I think Inter won Arsenal with 1 goal or so or stuff like that. So it's going to be an interesting match to watch, seeing that Inter Milan currently are in that form. They've been winning their matches. I think in their 5 last matches they drew only Napoli, but the rest they've had, even though it's a 1-0 win, but that shows a team that is serious. When you can't lose, you try to pick, no matter it is pick up your maximum points. And one of the things helping them is the new coach they have, Chivu. He has successfully maintained that style of play of Ingaji and the rest. So are we going to see something different? Hopefully. And Arsenal, on the other hand, one thing I love with Arsenal is their response. This season they've made response, because coming out from the Premier League where you have drawn a match when you need to make that vital point, you understand? Now it only means that this is the time to prove us right, why you benched your starting some of your players because of Champions, because I believe that was the reason Saka and some persons were on the bench because of Champions League, you understand? And it's a good boost that some of the Arsenal injured players are back. Mosquera, the defender, is back. It's a good boost for Arsenal. The only thing now is don't repeat what you've done. All right? If you want to fight well. Don't be like Liverpool, who topped the table last season, Champions League. Then when it came to the knockout stage, they were knocked out by PSG. And we see how Prohif and Inter is. They really played well in the Champions League. Last season, they even got to the final. And I think in 4 years, that is their second final. So it's as if there is this spirit. Like I keep saying about Arsenal, I keep saying one of the missing pieces is Arsenal is the lack of a leader. When I mean leader now, is not they don't have people who can run, but a leader who has a winning mentality. Because I think one of the things they lack now in that Arsenal team is a leader who has won trophies, who understands what it takes to win trophies, who understands the dynamics of winning trophies. You understand? Because if you look at it, it has always been near success syndrome. Almost, nearly. It will, wow, after that Real Madrid match, you were expecting, wow, Arsenal has already got into the final. Unfortunately, they were knocked out by PSG. You get the point. And like that. In the league, it's almost like, we are getting there, or before you know, something just happened. You get the point. And that's one of my anger, even with the Arsenal team yesterday. Because you can't tell me Man City lost. The only time you had to just give them long margin, as well. But if you have a coach or players who understand what it takes to win trophies, and that is why you could see Ten Hag come out and tell you, I didn't finish top 4, but I won FA Cup, and I've had 2 trophies in my 2 years as a Manchester United manager. I don't know if you understand. And I can bet you that if it was Ten Hag that coached United against Tottenham in Europa League final, Ten Hag would have carried it. Because it looks like when it comes to cup, trophy, there is something unusual about him. You get the point. See him beat Newcastle, beat Man City in the FA Cup final to go and leave the trophy. It was just something else. You get the point and stuff like that. So all I'm trying to say is Arsenal need to be in their A game. Matches like this, you have to take up your chances, because what Inter Milan play more is low block, and Arsenal struggle against low block teams. Because Inter Milan will do the low block and look for counter. And if I am Arteta, my advice to Arteta is play your best squad. Pick up the necessary points you need in this match. Because if you want to say, okay, play this match and forget that you have Man U in view weekend, just play your best. Then after Inter Milan, you can now think of Manchester United match and the rest. But overall, I see Arsenal winning. Arsenal will win to maintain that perfect run. But even if they don't win, it does not mean anybody is coming to sweep them from the first position. So
what is your take on that game?
Okay. I think so far so good this season. Arteta has been able to learn from his mistakes from last season.
Yeah.
Looking at the teams he has lost points, I think so far so good. From the teams that he has dropped point last season, I think 18 points. Yeah. But so far so good this season, he has been able to get like 14 points out of 18.
Yeah.
With response to the draw to Nottingham Forest this week. So I think Arteta has been learning a lot, and he has been progressing in terms of building strategy as to how he could get points from what was lost last season. Yeah. So the game against Inter is not going to be an easy one for Arsenal. Just like what he has said.
Yeah.
Inter always do more of a low block, and Arsenal struggle a lot with teams that play low blocks, because breaking defense is one of the most challenging things for Arsenal. If you come out, Arsenal will attack and they will get their goals. Yeah. But I sincerely believe that it's going to be a very, very good game, but it's not going to be easy for Arsenal, because the game will be played away.
Yeah.
At Milan, so it's going to be a very difficult game. And just like what he said, Arsenal have to come up with their A game and with their first team, forgetting the fact that they have Man U maybe over the weekend. That's next week. So they have to come out just like what Mourinho used to say. The only thing he's thinking is winning this particular game before the next one. You don't think of the next game while you have another game on ground.
Yeah.
And considering the fact of the Premier League and other things, and how Arsenal will clip this particular Premier League this season, to me, I sincerely believe that it's not all about the players getting the mentality to win this trophy. Okay. It sometimes depends on the manager. We all know that Arteta has not won any Premier League.
Yeah.
He has just started his coaching career, and I think from being an assistant coach to Pep Guardiola, he started his coaching career in Arsenal.
Yeah,
he only won one FA Cup with 2 Community Shields.
Yeah,
so I think the mentality, I think 70 to 60% should come from the manager. Okay, because if you look at Arsenal teams, I can call names for you. Hankapi.
Yeah.
Won the Bundesliga with Bayer Leverkusen.
Yeah.
Declan Rice won the Conference League with West Ham. There are a lot of players that have touched 1 or 2 trophies.
Yeah.
That has that mentality. But the coach himself, have to have that feel and that belief.
Yeah.
There was one thing Mourinho said in one of his press conferences that I've listened. He said, if you give somebody like Carlo Ancelotti Arsenal, he will win you trophies, because Arsenal have every ingredients to create the Premier League.
Yeah.
So now the thing is that those coaches have tested trophies under pressure and under a lot of things.
Yeah.
But Arteta have not. Sometimes there are matches that he's supposed to come full out.
Yeah.
But he will hold back because he prefers to get the 1 point compared to losing the 3 points totally.
Yeah.
But you see, football is a game of risks. Yeah. You either get rich or die trying. But Arteta sometimes, I think he's been too calculative.
Okay.
So he doesn't want to miss. But I don't blame him. I sincerely believe if he cleans the first one, he will learn a lot. Right? Yeah. Things like FA Cup, Carling Cup, you have one game to think about.
Yeah.
It is not as if it's a league. You wait for 38 games for you to win. So Arteta is building a team that I sincerely believe. If you look at most of these pundits in the Premier League, they always tell you that if Arsenal mistakenly carry the league this season, they will dominate for years.
Yeah.
Because they have what it takes. The problem is you getting the right rhythm and getting the vision and the concept to go by it.
Yeah.
So Arteta is, on his own aspect, is lacking a little bit. So I sincerely believe with time and much more experience in the job, he will reach the final point.
Okay. This will be their 4th away game.
Yes.
In the space of 10 days. Do you think that will affect them?
They have won 2, draw 1, and this is the 4th one against Inter Milan. So far so good. It's not a bad outcome. For you out of 3 to win 2 and draw 1, it's not a bad outcome. And I sincerely believe it's simply because of they had much of the away games.
Yeah.
There is something that home games bring to you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I want to say it categorically. If you are in front of your fans, the motivation is there.
Yeah.
The weakness that the opposition gets, it gives you confidence, and you waste less energy in that particular game. So Arsenal has been under pressure, whether you like it or not, for the past 3 games.
Yeah.
They put in more momentum to win those matches. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Against Nottingham Forest, if you watch that game, you will observe that from the first half down to the 80-something minute, Nottingham Forest did not have 1 attempt on target.
Yes.
But Arsenal could not still convert with 3 to 4 clear chances at goal. Sometimes football is like that. It might come with different synergy, but it's simple, right?
Yeah.
The away syndrome is there. If you come to play away, you put in more energy compared to when you're playing home. And if you're not confident enough, you lose.
Yeah.
If you're confident enough, you win. If you come with the mentality of, I want to play safe and God is by your side, you earn a draw.
Okay. And looking at the Man U performance against Manchester City, they won 2-0, and the confidence is there. So going against Arsenal now, do you think that Arteta should start this Inter Milan game with his full squad? Considering the fact that he has already qualified for the Champions League knockout stage, do you think he should still go ahead and start with the full squad?
Arsenal are leading the table with 7 points.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
1 point can win you the league.
Yes.
You must not sacrifice 1 for you to achieve 1. Okay. Sometimes you end up sacrificing both.
Yeah.
To me, Man U are the team of the moment. Yeah. And I must tell you that I'm proud of Man U. Okay. So far, so good. I sincerely believe Chelsea and Man U, there is this vibe that they give this season, that we don't care whether Arsenal takes the league or what. We are playing for our pride as a team.
Yeah.
I must say Manchester United against Man City was the best game I've watched so far this season. Convincing game.
Yeah.
They gave out their best. I saw the hunger in them. I've never been a Man United fan before. I've never supported Man U in anything. But if I must say the truth, to be sincere, I was happy with the performance. To an extent, I developed a little bit of joy for them. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I was teasing some of my friends. I told them that Man U will make this top 4 and it will shock everybody. Do you understand? Yes. It is not easy for you to beat Man City. Looking at what they have done in the transfer market, looking at how they have been, the little players that have come back from injuries, this and that. So, but Man U has done a lot to give Arsenal the league, both Man U and Chelsea. I think the rivalry is not that it is better we lose. Unlike last season, the Tottenham fans were saying that it is better they lose the game not to qualify for Europa. Okay. They should go and play Conference League than for them to qualify Europa. It is better they play Conference League and Arsenal doesn't carry the league.
Yeah.
So I think Man U and Chelsea have been more matured. Even the fans. some of them mostly said, "We've done it for you guys. It's left for you to like carry the league." So I sincerely believe that it is an open game, and Arteta should.
See, it's far. It's not touching him. It's not camera.
And
It's too much now. It's okay. Okay.
I sincerely believe Arteta should forget about the Manchester United game. He should focus on the Inter Milan game, because Champions League is also very, very important. And if you look at the importance of the both matches, Arsenal has 13 Premier Leagues, but 0 Champions League. So to you, which one should Arsenal focus the more?
And if they win tomorrow, if they win against Inter Milan, they will
automatically qualify.
No, or even if they top that group, they have a chance that they won't play their first knockout game at home.
Okay.
The second one will be at home. See the finals.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is another advantage of them winning that match tomorrow.
Okay. So you can see how important that match is.
Yeah.